The Canadian Agri-Food Policy Institute is driving bold policy solutions for a resilient Canadian agri-food system and building a stronger future for Canadian agriculture. Visit capi-icpa.com to discover how.
I'm Amber Bell, and this is Real Agriculture, here today at Agri-Trade in Red Deer, Alberta, and getting the chance to chat with Sheldon Archibald with the Wandering Shepherd. And we're going to be talking about the Wireless Rumen Bolus, which is actually up for one of the innovation awards here at the show. Welcome, Sheldon. It is great to see you.
Great to see you, Amber.
So, first off, let's just talk to me about what the Wireless Rumen Bolus is.
The Wireless Rumen Bolus is a device that we've developed. We've developed a technology to track the health and location of livestock. And the bolus just sits in the rumen of the animal and tells us their location and their temperature, and we can tell a lot from temperature and health. So it is a device that we just put in with a bowling gun, and it stays in the rumen for the life of the animal. Our battery life is 10 years of battery life, and we can track the location and the temperature. We can tell a lot of things from temperature. We can tell the breeding cycles and the heat cycles. We can tell the labor and the calving cycles. So there's a lot that we can tell from those particular parameters.
And what sparked this innovation?
Well, what sparked the original innovation, our CEO and co-founder, Neil Helfrich, he actually developed one of the first GPS ear tags a decade ago, and he went back to the drawing board, and we realized that we had to have the technology internally. So we went back to the drawing board and come up with a plan to develop the Wireless Rumen Bolus. And it goes undetected, stays in the rumen, and we just went away from the tags that continually get lost and need to be replaced and have an outer presence.
With that, it's quite tiny. How do you keep it from moving through the animal?
It's designed specifically to stay in the rumen. It's designed with a certain weight and a certain design that it stays upright, and it actually stays in the stomach, and it's kind of like a Weeble Wobble. It's designed in a fashion that it stays upright in the stomach, and that's part of how it works for location and provides us our information.
And when users are getting that information, how do they get it? Is it on an app on the phone? What does that look like?
Yeah, we have our own design, and we have a ranch hand software that the information and that technology gets pushed back out to. We have our own HerdIQ base stations that provide that back, and it can be sent back to any handheld device. Particularly now phones, but could be a tablet, could be a computer, any handheld device.
And what has testing for this looked like?
Our testing has been great. We've done a lot of the initial pilots in our cattle here in Alberta. We have some farm validations and some trials across the Midwest and here in Alberta. We have some trials that are currently ongoing and initiated right now in Kansas, Oklahoma, Iowa, and Nebraska. We're down in Tennessee, and we did a farm validation there.
So where can producers go for more information, and when can we expect to see this on the shelves?
We have plans to ramp up our manufacturing in Hayes, Kansas in 2026. We've done some initial consultations down there with the Kansas state, and we'll be setting up our manufacturing in Kansas, and we'll be having it available in first quarter of 2026.
So I guess that's another question I should ask. What price are we looking at for it, and what does ROI on it look like?
So our price point on it is $99 US, and then our fees for the data will be monthly fees for the data, and those are being worked out currently with some of the providers. I mean, here in Canada, Bell Mobile, and particularly in the States, T-Mobile. So there's lots of those things to work out yet, but the data will be a monthly fee.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time. It's exciting stuff. And that was Sheldon Archibald on Real Agriculture.